all I'm gonna say to my girls is, remember son, when I started talking to y'all, I was talking to somebody else too, but that's not to say I wasn't trying to include y'all too. But over the last couple weeks, I've seen some of y'all play your parts better than anybody, and I've seen some of y'all fuck shit up to the point that you can't fuck it up anymore. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing that's been on my mind the whole time is what's on certain people's mind. When I say certain people can be talking about my girlfriends, it could be talking about somebody I know, somebody I don't know, it don't matter. But my whole shit is, if I met you and I was talking to you and I was talking to somebody, didn't hide it from you, told you that I was talking to somebody else, but I wanted to include you and you agreed and you were okay with it, remember something, that's still going on. So if you were included, you know what I'm saying, be sure to include yourself, because once I start feeling like you're not really including yourself in shit, I'ma stop including you in shit. And when I stop including you into shit, you're gonna realize I'm not looking for y'all no more. I'm not looking for this no more. I'm not looking for certain shit no more. The shit that bothers me is the fact that I actually look for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And thinking everything was gonna fall in place and be exactly how it's supposed to be. I mean, that's what I would want to happen, for everything to fall in place. But when I start trying to put shit together and have things fall in place, but then certain people or certain things are trying to prevent that from falling into place, once I start looking at what's causing the most issues and complications, I'm gonna start brushing people off. And when I start brushing people off, it's not gonna matter how long I fucking known you, if I knew you, because you gotta remember something. I had niggas that I known over 14 years try to set me up, try to fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, try to take me out, rape, beat, and fucking stalk my girlfriends over city lines, going city to city, state to state, stalking these bitches, my women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I say bitches, you gotta understand, it's a force of habit. You just gotta deal with it. If you don't, then that's your loss. If you end up missing out on, you know, something good because you got upset because somebody used the word bitch in a sentence, like, you can't do that. You can't just sit there getting upset about this and that and that and this, because you make yourself look stupid. Then you got niggas like, yo, you got niggas asking 50 million questions, and it's always the same question. How you know him? Where you know him? Where did you meet him? How long did you know him? What's the other one that they ask? How can you love him? How do you care? Yo, they ask so many different questions, but they're all they all lead to one fucking question that's all the same. Like, are you with him? You know what I'm saying? They're all, and that's the thing, they're all the same fucking questions. So it's like, if you don't really pay attention, excuse me, if you don't really pay attention to what's being said or what's going on, then you get lost halfway through the conversation. So if you're at this point in the conversation and you're like, what is he talking about? That means you're lost. That means you should probably start the live all the way over from the beginning and run that motherfucker back and start listening. Don't listen Don't listen using somebody else's ears, my nigga. Use your ears and then use your brain. Don't try to use somebody else's brain and their ears, because then you gonna fuck your whole shit up. Let me add this motherfucker. But nah, real shit, like that's another reason why I don't really fuck with too many people like that, because I see who fuck with me, I see who don't, I see who talk shit, I see who don't. Like, niggas forget something. If you've been on this game since 2016, you may be responsible for all the shit that's been going on with my crew and any other crew. It don't matter if you're an affiliate of them, if you're a friend of them or not. Understand what I'm telling you, my nigga. If you've been on this shit since 2016, you may be responsible for some shit that's been going on with my crew since then. So prior to me saying that, if y'all really paying attention, then you know that I'm not joking, because I don't joke about nothing I talk about. If I talk about it, I mean it. If I talk about it in a live, I mean it. If I had the nerve to bring something up, it's because I meant every word and everything I was thinking or speaking about or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of it all, it's like, my nigga, I give you an opportunity, and just because I said my nigga don't mean I'm talking about a dude. I'm talking to shorty. But anyways, like I was saying, when you talking to somebody and you got an opportunity to build with them, and you start doing that, and you start trying to defend not just you, not just your man, but also the relationship, but then it gets to the point that you're having a difficult time defending the relationship and your boyfriend and your relationship because you got somebody else in your ear trying to tell you something that's not true, trying to make you believe what's not to be believed. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if you sit there listening to some of these motherfuckers, then you're just as stupid as them. I've said it so many times. I don't know why I gotta keep repeating it to so many people, just so they can understand and they can actually, you know, get that shit in their head so it processes correctly. Because a lot of motherfuckers, they just be doing a lot of shit and saying a lot of shit, but they're not really doing shit. Majority of motherfuckers, they get on here talking shit to talk shit, to keep talking shit. The ones you don't see talking shit now is because they're hiding. Once motherfuckers realize that I go live, those motherfuckers that are shit talkers, shit starters, they get off. They'll come back on once somebody that they know tells them that I got off. Pay attention, my nigga. People will make y'all niggas look real fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, last thing you want to do is be left looking stupid because you listen to Tom, Dick, Harry, Paulina, Pablo, Enrique, you know what I'm saying? And whoever the fuck else was around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you going to listen to them, I'm not telling you not to talk to somebody, but at the same time, be mindful of who you talking to. Because niggas will sit there saying shit. Because niggas will sit there saying shit, but if you don't pay attention to what's really going on and what's really being said and read between the lines when you have to read between the lines, you're not gonna know what's going on majority of the time. And half of these niggas that sit there playing the shit out of motherfuckers, making niggas believe shit and all of that, they're gonna keep doing that and make y'all look the dumbest out of everybody. Because one thing you gotta understand, a hater doesn't give a fuck about shit. A hater is just hating on everything. It doesn't matter if he's hating because he got the new J's, or he's hating because, you know what I'm saying, this nigga's on every music streaming platform, or this nigga's mad because he makes videos but this nigga makes videos but his videos ain't as good as this nigga's videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't want you to pay attention to shit that makes you open your eyes and realize certain things. You know what I'm saying? When there's a truth to be shown to y'all, there's somebody trying to keep y'all from seeing that truth. So if you don't listen, you tend to look stupid because you're sitting there thinking, oh, this so-and-so is my friend, they're not gonna lie to me. Remember that. As soon as you say so-and-so is my friend, they will not lie to you, that motherfucker will lie to you. That chick right there, she gamer, she used to be in BTTM too. Matter of fact, watch this. What was fuck? Oh yeah. I thought that was about to say bushy. You see that nigga driving around on a motorcycle, right? Them motherfuckers get mad when they get blocked, but they want to do stupid shit like that dumbass nigga, right? Then when motherfuckers be like, oh, well, that's why you doing this and you doing that and you hacking, because in order for you to, you know what I'm saying, get certain information, you gotta be hacking and shit. And that's what that nigga be doing. Why you think all these motherfuckers, you circle 3-4 fucking times, right? Every time you get near me, you slow down. Yeah, you're trying to hack my shit, nigga. You just make yourself look real stupid, my nigga. Not only in my life, but my nigga, you making yourself look real fucking stupid because everybody sees my name. Then they see your name. You know what I'm saying? Nobody sees nobody's name unless it's in the fucking chat, my nigga. Now, for you to be circling and circling and circling and circling, you're hacking until you see that shit pop up. And once you see that shit pop up, you're trying to screenshot that shit so it doesn't fucking look like you're trying to get it. But in order for you to see that shit, you have to keep going around it. Or having my name pop up at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And because you kept doing that circle shit, you were taking screenshots while you were going in circles. But because every time you were going in circles, you went by me, you was trying to get my IP. You couldn't get my IP, dumbass nigga. Yeah, this dumbass nigga. And it's funny because this dumbass nigga used to be on my list. You know why he used to be on my list? Because he was trying to follow me. Because he was trying to grab my IP. And then on top of that, he was trying to grab all these niggas fucking IPs and shit. He's like, yo, this is this nigga's IP. So then when he ran across the other booters, he was giving them my IP. And then they just throw that shit on the black web. And then I had to deal with motherfuckers trying to hack my shit. That's why I got to the point where I started having fucking thousands of fucking, like, yo, 30,000 people hacking my shit a week. 30,000 people hacking my shit a week, nigga. And every time I had my fucking I had my Norton shit active. You know what I'm saying? So every time that shit'll pop up, they couldn't hack me. They couldn't hack me. At the bottom of it, you'd see all the times I was hacked, nigga. Niggas be looking, yo, niggas be doing the most to make themselves try to look good. But when I embarrass you, it's because you tried to be slick doing some slick shit and you ended up making your ass look real fucking stupid, my nigga. Oh shit, Nikki in this bitch now. Let me say hi to Nikki. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a long story though. For real, yo. It is, don't get it fucked up. It's a long story, but I know how to make that story real fucking short, real quick too. Alright. And like niggas like, yo, the year just started. The year just started, but I already got 3 projects that are already out there that I made this year. and one of them projects got 23 songs on it and the other one's got 12. Come on, my nigga. Keep up. Keep up, my nigga. Keep up. That's all I got to say, nigga. Keep up. I don't know. And it's crazy because it's like my girls don't want me to fucking be talking and hanging with other bitches, and I don't have no problem with that. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just cool with a lot of females. It's easy for me to be cool and chill with a lot of females than dudes, because dudes, they just want to be haters and cock blockers. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. And I say cock blockers because at the end of the day, when a nigga's single and a nigga's just, you know, talking to whoever, just conversating, these niggas will sit there like, oh, yo, that nigga's trying to, a nigga this, and oh yeah, that nigga holla at this nigga, this girl. Like, first of all, why are you watching who I talk to and who I don't talk to? That's the first question I'm going to ask you. The second question I'm going to ask you is, why are you so concerned with who I'm talking to, who I'm not talking to? Who's, you know what I'm saying, who got the most money and who got the least amount of money? Like, for instance, niggas be like, oh, niggas shouldn't be pocket watching, right? But one thing motherfuckers don't understand, when Tory Lanez ass got on here, that nigga was pocket watching me. That nigga was like, oh, that nigga, he's like, nigga, I bet I got more money than you. And you know what I told that nigga? I said, nigga, I bet you don't. I bet you don't. Because at the end of the day, you can, if you want to go by, what a motherfucker say, I mean, not what a motherfucker say, what a motherfucker got in his bank account. Not everything that's in the bank account is from how you normally get your money. Because some money is under the table money, and that you don't pay taxes for. Remember that. So while a nigga's like, oh, I bet I got more money than you, usually the motherfucker that sit there and say that is only saying that because he just got that bread. Yo, real shit. Because when you sit there and you really think about it, nigga, only a motherfucker that just got that shit is going to sit there trying to outshine another nigga that sit there talking about he got bread too. Because, nigga, at the end of the day, you sitting there trying to make it seem like I don't got bread, but you dressed your character up on here, and every time niggas seen you on here, yo, your character was always wearing the same shit. And every time all the bitches saw me, I was always switching up my clothes. Every time I had a different outfit, everything matched. My fucking ID matched the rest of my fucking outfit. Every time, nigga. But yet, every time you approached me on this shit, you was always like, nah, fuck out of here, nigga, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bruh. At the end of the day, my nigga, I was always switching up my dude's characters, my character's clothes. Damn, I can't even talk right. Nah, but real shit. Like, this is no bullshit, nigga. Like, you'll sit there listening to motherfuckers say this, say that. Like, watch, you gonna have like 4 or 5 motherfuckers sit there trying to defend this nigga's place, right? I'm laughing at them niggas. Not only am I laughing at that nigga, but I'm also laughing at the niggas trying to defend this nigga. Because at the end of the day, my nigga, that means at the end of the day, you were pocket watching me while I had money, and then you sit there telling all these motherfuckers and these bitches I had no bread. But every time they saw me, nigga, I was on a new game. Every time they saw you, you was on this free ass game wearing the same free ass fucking clothes. And if you had clothes that you had to pay for, it's because somebody gifted that shit to you because you was too poor to fucking afford that shit yourself. And if you want to say you got the bread, yeah, you got the bread because you begged somebody for that shit, nigga. And if you had bread, real bread, money and shit, and you talk about you had it, I don't believe you. Because at the end of the day, anybody could grab fucking photos in the internet, bruh, and then sit there flexing with another nigga money. At the end of the day, nigga, I don't have to sit there flexing for nobody, nigga. Yeah, I put you on a record. I turned your own song into my song and made you feature on your own song. How does that sound, nigga? I didn't need you on the record. I made the record what it is, nigga. You had a hot hook. I made it a hot song, nigga. Deal with it. Oh, you think I'm scared? Let's be clear, dog. I wasn't scared back in the days. And now there's so much live footage of me even sharing my address, nigga. Ain't nobody scared over here, nigga. Ain't no bitches over here, nigga. Ain't no bitch ass niggas over here. That's the first thing. Secondly, I ain't one of these sucker ass niggas that gotta beat on females either. I smack the shit out of a nigga, sit there acting like, you know what I'm saying? That's some shit I do. I beat the living shit out of a nigga. Sit there try to tell me I hit women, nigga. I hit you for hitting a woman, nigga. Think about that. You think because you some type of celebrity, I'm supposed to give a fuck. Oh, wait, I forgot. I don't give a fuck. That shit funny, but nah, real shit, nigga, I don't care. Mother's Day is today for me as well. And yeah, to those that are mothers, I just want to say happy Mother's Day to y'all. And to those single parents doing mommy and daddy, you know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day to y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, I don't. You gotta understand something. At one point, hold up. You gotta understand something. At one point, I didn't give a fuck. Oh shit, wait. I still don't give a fuck. So it's like, I know somebody gonna hear that shit, they're gonna try to pass that shit along. Please do. Because at the end of the day, that nigga know his ass was here. That nigga know that nigga was in a party with me. I was in a party with that nigga. When he put that little voice shit on, when he was live and he had that voice shit on, nigga, I was in his fucking party before all of that shit happened. Before that live ever took place, nigga, I was in his parties. That nigga was always trying to bash me to every fucking person on this shit. And what's sad is I even seen that nigga in person. A lot shorter in person. Yo, real shit, nigga. But nah, for real, I don't condone niggas doing clown shit. You hit women, my nigga, you a clown. You want some clown time. You want some clown shit. You know what I'm saying? You beat women, you want some clown shit. You follow these niggas and fuck with these niggas that hit these women. You a clown by association, my nigga. Yo, you sit there pocket watching another nigga when everybody knows that nigga get money. You a clown. You sit there telling the world you don't get on games, but niggas catch you in games. Nigga, I got live footage of this nigga on the game. But you gotta look for that shit. That you're gonna find that shit somewhere near the beginning of the fucking lives and shit. When I start going in on niggas and you start seeing Leaf Park looking different from what it looked like now, that's when you know you found the right time. Because when Leaf Park used to be the old Leaf Park is when all these motherfuckers used to get on. All of them. Like, don't get it fucked up. There's some people I could be mentioning their names too. Big names, but I'm not gonna do that. They know I'm not gonna do that, because if I was gonna do that, they would have been the first ones I would have mentioned. But they know that I'm not gonna mention none of them. It's not that I don't want to. It's not that I'm scared. I just don't want to. I just don't care to. But nah, seriously. I've been, yo. Hold up. The shit that's the funniest to me though is how motherfuckers do the most to try to fucking do so much shit for attention. Yeah, that was the biggest live that nigga has ever had. And you know what? That's probably the biggest live he's ever gonna have. Because that, yo, the time back then and the time now, a lot of his followers from that day weren't his followers. They were just people that had a lot of people following them, and they're like, yo, that's the guy that does the, and then everybody just went to the live. That could happen with anybody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that's the nigga that does music that, and then everybody will just follow just because of what they hear. You know what I'm saying? Why you think? And then, yo, what's funny, when I joined that nigga's live, this the funny part. When I joined that nigga's live that day, right? This shit funny because I joined it and I'm just looking. I'm like, yeah, that's this nigga. I'm like, yo, that's how you know that's nigga. That's that nigga, because when you was in a party, that little voice shit that he was hitting, pushing the buttons on, when you hear the crowd and whoo and all that shit, he was doing that shit on the game. Before the live that day, when there was like 83 point something thousand people in that live, that was people just from the game. People like, yo, that's the nigga from, and then everybody just went to it. It wasn't because of that nigga following. Why you think that's the only time he had that big of a following? He's never had a bigger following since that day. And if he has, nigga, I ain't seen it. But nigga, that's the funniest shit ever, because when I went to that live, I remember he brought it up, and then he said something about, he's like, yeah, no, check out y'all shit for those that do music and da 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 da. I remember that shit. I was just, and I sat there after he said that shit, and I was thinking about, like, damn, should I just push this button and show this nigga what a real artist look like, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, nah, you know what? I'ma just sit here and watch. And then he was like, if you ain't gonna fucking say nothing, then just leave the live or da-da-da-da, or whatever the fuck he said. Honestly, I didn't give a fuck what he said. Because at the end of the day, yeah, nigga, I was in your live and I was looking at that shit, but at the end of the day, nigga, when you want somebody to spit some shit for you, you don't tell them, yeah, nigga, spit that shit, and then you start bashing them in the same sentence. What the fuck they do that at, my nigga? I have never seen nobody do no fuck shit like that ever, my nigga. That's the biggest, yo, that gotta be the biggest amount of bullshit I've ever heard or seen come out of anybody's mouth in one day. And niggas get mad, but yo, my nigga, at the end of the day, you look for the right things to say and who to say them about, but then when you say them about the wrong person and the truth comes out, you start looking stupid. Then the people that were fucking with you start questioning your motives. They start looking at you like you're not that smart nigga that we really thought you were, because now they're looking at another nigga like that. That same nigga that you was bashing on the game, nigga, is that same nigga that's about to take over your reality, my nigga. And you gotta deal with it. And if you think you won't, trust me, my nigga, I'm the biggest thing coming, my nigga. Fasten your fucking seatbelts, my nigga. I ain't never been no sucker, no lame ass nigga, or no hating ass nigga, or no cock blocking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? When I sit there and I seen a nigga fucking with his shorty, I'm like, alright, I fell back, nigga. But at the same time, don't get it fucked up. I've had conversations with chicks that are in relationships with niggas, and I'm like, And shorty talking to me about the nigga she's supposed to be with, but she don't even want to be with that nigga because she bashing that nigga. She like, oh, this nigga, this. Yo, you know what I'm saying? So think before you talk, my nigga. Because you could talk a good one, but you can't back that shit up. I can, nigga, and I don't need 1 million more fuckers behind me. Shit, I don't even need 5 more fuckers behind me, nigga. I do it alone, nigga. I wrote Dolo, nigga. Crew 5,013 strong, nigga. But none of y'all niggas is fucking with us, my nigga. None of y'all. Why? Because we all wrote Dolo. So when you see us, yeah, you ain't thinking nothing because you just seeing one, but you not realizing we all connected, nigga. You just don't know who's fucking with us, nigga. And that's the best, because then when you come out your mouth saying some corny ass shit and somebody sock you in that shit, you gonna know why, nigga. Because you opening your mouth speaking about shit you got no business speaking, nigga. Yeah, I look like I'm white, nigga, but I'm straight Puerto Rican. The type of nigga that'll smash your bitch and have us trying to stay the weekend, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Give it his dick one time and that bitch ain't never gonna be trying to leave, nigga. Fuck wrong with these niggas.